Okay, it is recording again. I don't know what the frick happened there. It didn't shake the table or anything. I will recover that file in a minute. It will cost me money, but I'll take care of it. It's fine. Um, okay, so Klaus just did his turn. He missed all of his attacks. He attacked with a spear. He attacked with Fury of Blows. How many key points do you have left, out of curiosity?
I have one left.
You have one left. Okay, keep that in mind. All right, next up is in fact the succubus, and she has lots of targets, but you just put a very big target back on the field that she didn't want to have to deal with in the first place. So she's going to raise her hand and activate something interesting. As arcane energy forms in her hand, it shoots out and hits Ariel. And I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll a Constitution saving throw for Ariel. She nat 20'd that. You watch as parts of Ariel's clothing starts to change and start to look more like rags, but then she shakes it off and she just sort of glares at the succubus. And the succubus says, "Well, shit." Next up will be the Will-O-Wisps. Let's see. How's she gonna direct them? Well, I mean, one's still in melee range of Klaus, so it's not going to take the attack of opportunity. Klaus, you're about to get shot. You're going to get lightning shot at you again.
Okay, this time.
That is an 18. As
Okay.
this necrotic bolt of lightning shoots out, and you'll be taking. Ooh, good lord. You'll be taking 5 points of necrotic damage as this bolt of electricity hits you.
Okay. And when that happens, Klaus is going to
Hellish Rebuke?
use Hellish Rebuke, yes.
Alright. DC for that is what, like 12?
Yes.
It will pass. I think it takes half damage.
Okay.
So
So
roll the damage.
2d10.
Yeah, roll 2d10, and then it will take half the damage. Give it a moment.
Okay, it ain't taking much of
2.
shit.
Okay.
A 10.
Okay, so it'll take 5 points of damage.
Okay. And then that is used.
Alright. And that will be that Will-O-Wisp's turn. The other one, its target moved away from it. But also there are other targets on the board. Let's see, who does it want to attack most? Joker's really annoying and he's close by, so it's going to attack him.
Shit.
I bet you're regretting not casting mage armor now.
Eh.
That is a 9 plus. What is your bonus to attack, Will-O-Wisp? 4. 9, 10, 11,
That's a
12,
miss.
13.
Oh.
That is a hit.
Shit.
5, 7. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You take 12 points of necrotic damage.
Oh boy.
You are now at half HP. This Will-O-Wisp floats up to Joker Jack, and it shoots out this black lightning that hits Joker, and he looks incredibly hurt by that. I'm going to be a nice DM and remind you all that most of you have at least one potion. Every time you do that, you are shaking the desk.
Sorry.
With that, the Will-O-Wisp turns over, and Joker Jack, it is now your turn.
Son of a elf's beard.
Son of an elf's beard.
Yeah. That hurt. Alright. You want to play that way? Pull out playing cards.
All right, roll to hit. It's a guiding bolt, right?
Nope.
Sacred Flame?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm aiming at the succubus. You want to play that way?
All right, I will roll dexterity for her.
Yeah.
What is your DC? Let's see.
Hold on. DC.
That's no. It would be on spells, dude.
Oh.
It would have been on that page. Save DC is 13.
Yeah. Sure, I roll the hit now.
It's not a roll to hit. She will pass and will take no damage.
Okay. That sucks.
Another bolt of radiant energy. This time a brilliant orange color comes out, but she still manages to nimbly dodge out of the way of it.
I got plenty of playing cards. So I just flip over cards, the patron.
Right.
Yeah.
Ariel's up next, and I'm going to roll for her real quick to see if she has the sense of mind to actually help someone. Yes, she will actually have the sense of mind. She sees you injured, and she's going to momentarily shake out of her rage, come over to you, and rear her hand back and smack you as hard as she can on the back. And she will... 1 sec, I gotta remind myself how much Cure Wounds works.
Are you still cursed?
2d8.
Yes.
2d8 plus her spellcasting modifier. Nine plus 2. You get 11 back, so you're almost back up to full.
Alright.
And that will have to be her turn, but that also leaves her with a single spell slot left. It is now Zell's turn. You were directly in front of the succubus.
Hey, since I had Vex, I'm right in front of the succubus, but since I have Vex with my hand axe,
Yep.
and I've done damage to her, does that mean I have advantage on this attack?
I'll allow it. You're also flanking with at least one person here, so go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use my hand axe again.
All right.
And I'm going to bring it from Grandma's house and try to uppercut her with it.
That is an 8.
And that is piss poor. That is an 8.
Yup. You will
But
miss.
I have advantage, so...
Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. You have advantage. Roll again.
Ah, 21.
21. 21?
21. 21.
All right. So yeah, you hit. Roll your d6 of damage, and
This is gonna be a
Is there
meme
anything else?
at this point.
Is there anything else you'd like to add on top of that? It already was a meme.
No, I mean D&D characters will be saying it.
Damage is going to be 7.
All right.
Can I add anything else? Because I've already used my action.
You
surge.
have your Battle Master abilities, which you can just add on to attacks.
My Battle Master abilities.
Your maneuvers.
Oh. I am going to
You can put at least
use
one.
my trip attack.
All right, that's perfectly fine. Roll a d8, and then I believe she has to make a saving throw against your DC.
Shit.
Better than nothing.
That would be a 2.
She's going to pass that and not be knocked prone. But you do bring this axe down on her, and she sort of howls in pain again. Oh, you all are very irritating. She's also in half health. All right. Next.
Axe.
Next up is Yulant. You still with us, Dom?
Yep.
All right, just making sure. The funny thing is you only have a -1 to dexterity to initiative. Your rolls on initiative are just bad. All right. What would you like?
-1 to.
Huh?
Oh, you're talking about Joker.
No, I'm talking about Yulant.
Oh.
Because he's got
Lucky too.
What would you like to do?
We're still just. There's first smack.
What was that?
I'm just gonna smack the fuck out the witch.
All right. Roll to hit. You have advantage.
Am I still?
Yeah, you're still flanking.
15.
That will hit. Roll them 2d6.
7.
All right, 7.
I don't know if I stated non-lethal, but non.
That's perfectly fine. Ooh, she's starting to look hurt. Anything quippy that Yulant would like to say?
No.
You good, dude?
Yep.
All right. So that is the
I have
end.
nothing to say to Fiends.
That's fair. All right. Next up is Bubbles.
She still want to put you in that dress.
All right. I'ma get her. Ah! Roll to hit. That is a nat 1. I now have to roll severity.
Oh, poor Bubbles.
That is an 18 severity. She's getting a free attack on Bubbles.
Bye, Bo.
So long.
That'll hit.
And pop goes the bubble.
Pretty sure he's gonna pop, yeah. Let's see. How much damage does hers do? 1d6 plus 3? Yeah, he comes at her again. She pokes him with the tip of her claw, and you will now have to recast Find Familiar to get Bubbles back.
Well, it ain't the first time.
Yep. Bubbles is officially out of the initiative. All right. Next up is Klaus.
Can we just bear down for that?
Klaus is once again going to try to stab her with a spear.
All right. Go for it.
11.
That will miss.
Fuck. Alright. So, it is time to use another focus point.
Didn't you already use your last one last turn for your...
No, that's only... I get 3, and that was only my second turn. Right?
I feel like you used it last turn, too.
Yeah, I get 3 points, though, right?
You only used 2.
Yeah, because I've only had 2 turns, and you get 3 points.
Pretty sure you've had 3. I'll allow it for this turn, but this will be your last one.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I've been marking them in the app.
Okay, hang on. Might be that I just haven't. Hang on. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. Alright. So D20.
You mean a nat 20?
Yeah, nat 20, sorry.
Good lord. Okay. Roll me 2d6.
So the first one's plus my bonus, and then the second one's not, right?
Yeah, the second one has to just be a straight roll.
Okay, so the first one's 5, and then the second one is a 3.
Okay. Ooh. 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 Okay. It is now. Actually, you have a second attack,
Get one
right?
more. Yeah. So roll a hit. That is a 10. That is not going to hit.
That will miss. You hit her solidly once in the chest. She's starting to look a little tired. Oh, come on! Not like this! It is now the succubus's
Just
turn.
give up already.
I'm going to... Well, I just did a resolve roll, which she had advantage on. She's still gonna fight you guys.
You have no choice to stay and fight.
Alright, so she is going to... Her... oh, I just remembered I have to re-roll something. Does she get it back? She actually does. Ooh. Who does she want off the board? Hey, Elon,
Yep.
make me a Constitution saving throw.
Wunderbar. 21.
Damn!
21.
You feel this saint. You feel you feel this evil magic attempt to shrink you down and make you soft, like the dolls you see on the shelf. But you muscle through, and her magic does not take hold. She does not take a piece off the board, and I'm gonna probably regret doing that. Okay. The Will-O-Wisp are still on the field, though, so they're going to try and attack now. Will-O-Wisp number 1 is going to... It's still in melee with Klaus, so it's going to keep trying to attack Klaus. And it's going to hit as this necrotic energy fires outwards towards you.
Hey.
Huh?
How do I see if I have a reaction? Where would that be?
You wouldn't be able to react to this one because it is not a piercing. It is not piercing, slashing, or
They're not.
bludgeoning.
Okay.
You have to. You don't get deflect energy until later levels.
Okay. How do I see that though? If I've got a reaction.
It would be in your action sections, and there's a section labeled reactions.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, you will take 7 necrotic damage.
Okay.
How you looking, Klaus?
I am at 12. I'm half HP.
Okay.
Not too bad.
The Will-O-Wisp that was attacking Joker doesn't like the fact that Ariel healed him, and is going to attack Ariel. It's going to hit. Ariel is going to take 8 is going to take 8 necrotic damage, and she looks very hurt at this point. She looks very injured. It is now Joker's turn.
Well, that's a miss. Just put the cards back in his hat.
Uh-huh.
Hold his hand, and you know what that means.
Guiding Bolt?
No.
You're going to have to actually tell me.
Eldritch Blast.
All right. This orange energy fires out of Joker Jack's hand. I assume you're attacking the succubus.
Yes.
Okay, roll to hit.
19.
That will hit. Roll me damage.
Okay, Eldritch Blast. There you go. Oh, wait. I just rolled that diamond-shaped one.
That's the right one.
Okay, it's 4.
All right. 4 damage.
What's the plus 5 for?
It's a hit. This bolt of orange energy strikes the succubus, and she hisses in pain and frustration. As it is now Ariel's turn. I'm gonna roll something for her. Yep, she... You are going to fix what you did to those kids! And she's going to hold up her hand and spend her last spell slot for Guiding Bolt. It's her most damaging attack, and if she moves, she'll get hit by the Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah, but radiant damage.
And? Any attack can be called non-lethal as long as the DM says it can.
Okay.
Her bonus to hit with Guiding Bolt is +2. She will hit. She will actually hit. Remind me what Guiding Bolt's damage is.
Time Bolt.
It is 4d6 radiant damage. Good lord.
Yep.
Okay. 3, 9, 12. Cocked. Gentlemen, a radiant burst of energy explodes from Ariel's hand and smashes into the succubus. And she is knocked down unconscious.
And the wisps.
The wisps attempt to move and then fizzle immediately. You also hear the sound of the doors, which most of you hadn't noticed, but had locked, unlocking, and barriers preventing you from exiting disappearing, as the succubus has been neutralized. Combat is over, my friends.
Stats face. I like the combat.
Ariel looks
I don't know, I was excited to hit.
at everything, and then sort of slumps down to her knees and starts crying.
Joker Jack does pat her on the back.
Gentlemen, it's up to you what you do now.
Okay.
Well, first we're gonna definitely tie her hands and feet. We're literally gonna. Zell goes over there and hog ties her.
Tie her wings as well.
Oh, he's tying everything.
All right, you tie her up very thoroughly. So she can't just.
And putting a ball gag in her mouth.
We want her to talk.
Oh no, we can get the leaders to do that.
You
Oh.
will. There are things in this house that you guys didn't see. So if you wish to investigate, be my guest.
Joker Jack shout the Rose of Sorrow back into the shadows.
All right. You put away your shadow blade. Excellent.
Yeah.
So what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna investigate.
Roll me
I'm
investigation.
gonna investigate as well.
That is a 9.
Yulan's gonna go to Ariel.
Ariel is just sort of in.
I got a 10.
Ariel's kind of inconsolable at this moment. I will say you guys have advantage because you guys have time. You do hear some voices outside, probably heard all the noise, but none of them seem to be entering. So you've got some time to look this place over. So re-roll those.
Okay, I can help too.
So you approach Ariel Yulant. She is kind of inconsolable, just sort of crying.
Can I attempt like a persuasion or something, just to like physical persuasion, try to cheer, calm, whichever.
I'll let you roll a persuasion.
23.
I rolled a 19 on my investigation.
I did see that. Give me just a moment with Yulant. Yulant, what do you do or say to Ariel to try and?
Oh, like I said, just physical persuasion. Just there is a crying person in my vicinity. Time to pat. Except 23, so good pats.
She's still crying, but it's very clear that having Yulant has sort of been a calming presence for her since she arrived. So, which is ironic considering everything we know about Yulant. So she's still crying, but she's in that stage of crying where it's just like a lot of like ragged breathing. She doesn't seem like she's going to have another episode. It seems like this is the episode she's having, and she's not okay with what just happened to her. As for that 19, you guys scour this house. Of course you find the rag dolls sitting on the shelf, and now that you can access them, you can pick them up. Just holding them feels very strange. They feel very foreign. Like they're rag dolls, but they don't feel right. It's like something's off. Meanwhile, Zell, while you are searching the house, you find a loose floorboard. You find a couple of loose floorboards that lead to an underground little hidey hole where you find 27,000 gold pieces.
Damn.
Holy shit. We're rich, boys.
A red
Good not.
a red spinel. A black
Oh, what?
it's a type of gemstone.
Yeah, like a jewel.
Ah.
A black jet. A piece of jade. You see a painting. You see an old-looking painting that looks very well done. It appears to be a painting of a landscape. And it is gorgeous, and even without rolling, it has to be worth something. You also find a potion bottle and 2 scrolls. And Zell, this will be interesting to you. You find 4 pieces. You find 4 arrows that as you touch them, you can feel that these are very different from normal arrows. They are magic.
Ooh.
I told you.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking everything I can carry.
I told you guys were getting paid at the end of this.
I'll just start stuffing it in his belt everywhere. We ain't hungry no more.
Joker Jack this
Pockets ain't
slightly.
empty, cuz.
Yeah, you get it. You got
Would y'all like to know?
it.
Would y'all like to look at what the scrolls are?
Joker Jack does put his
Yes,
back
actually.
on the wall and slides down. That hurt so much.
One scroll is a scroll of caustic brew. The other is a scroll of web.
Web is interesting, but I also don't web. What do caustic brew do?
I can read that out for you. Hang on.
Like a D6 acid?
Hang on, it's a Tasha's spell.
Oh. What are you looking for that? I need to get a little bit in.
One moment while I... Y'all can talk among yourselves while I'm looking this up.
I can't.
So is the painting somewhere in New Hillside? Like, is it of something?
No, it just appears to be a very pretty painting of a landscape.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take that with us too. That's going up in the room.
Yay, we have a decoration.
It definitely looks like it's worth something too. I will state that.
All right, so how much gold did you say was down there?
2,700.
All right, so that split 5 ways is. Hang on.
Tasha's caustic brew. A stream of acid emanates from you in a line 30 feet long and 5 feet wide in a direction you choose. Each creature in the line must exceed a dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, or until a creature uses its action to scrape or wash the acid off itself or another creature. A creature covered in acid takes 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turns. So yeah, acid damage, but like it's like damage over time.
So that's definitely going to come in here.
Oh yeah, it certainly can. Also, I'm ruling that anyone can use scrolls because it just makes it easier, and we don't have a rogue in the party, so it's fine. Oh yeah, and again, you have a potion as well. There's a potion here. You don't know what it's for.
That will be going to.
Yeah, Dom?
I'm going to pick up the succubus like a fucking potato sack.
As you go to pick her up, she actually starts to stir. Fuck.
Can punch?
You can, but she's gonna wait. I'm not gonna do anything. Just, you already beat me. I am too injured to do anything. Just stand down. She will also notice the painting that Zell is currently trying to walk out the door with. Oh yeah, just ransack my house. Yeah, that's great.
Joker Jack slowly pull out of his knife.
Oh yeah, cute dagger.
Well, I mean, you ain't going to need it anytime soon.
And Joker Jack.
You got any food in here?
Oh, you mean a silver dagger?
Oh, really cute.
I will use a spell on you. I got plenty of energy for it.
Oh, I'm sure.
So,
Continue
since you're
to
talking,
potato
what's this
sack.
potion?
Huh? What'd you say?
What's the...
He's
Oh,
ta-
Cost
he
wants
has-
to know. Cost ask her where she's hiding all the food.
she-
In the kitchen. Where else would my food be?
Ah, see you later. Klaus
Klaus-
is just raiding
Goes
the
to Klaus
kitchen.
for a while.
She looks at the potion. It's like, it's a potion of climbing.
Well, I don't need that.
You sure,
That might come in
Squishy?
handy.
Are you sure, Squishy Spellcaster? You don't want to go in the trees and blast from above?
Klaus sticks his head out of the kitchen.
For
You may
my-
need that for when we're in the bar again.
Yeah, so you don't get your ass peppered with a shotgun.
Look, I get it. You guys are I get it. You guys are upset. Here's the thing. I didn't even want to be here. The only reason I'm here is because of this stupid thing. And she holds up her wrist with the black bracelet. And Zell, since you were the one who tied her up, I'm gonna let you roll this with advantage. Everybody else, roll perception or investigation of your choice to see if you notice anything interesting about this bracelet. Zell, you have advantage.
That is a
22.
Ooh.
what is
Oh,
my
4.
So Joker
Huh.
and Zell both got it. Yulant, what did you get?
8.
Okay.
Klaus is too busy eating.
Where's my instant?
Investigation is there.
Okay,
It's a +0, so
It's
it's just a flat 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so Joker got a nat 20 on that one. You'll both notice this,
Cool.
but I just want to clarify. Joker got a nat 20 on that. So with a 22 and a nat 20, Zell and Joker, you both notice that the make of this bracelet looks very similar to the stones that are in your neck.
Oh, that's easy. Somebody hold her and somebody chop her hand off.
Haha, you'd think. I tried that.
Bet your ass got shot too, didn't it?
But nobody else can.
So is that an earlier model?
Yulant, reroll your check. You would actually have advantage on this too for a different reason.
14.
You recognize what it is vaguely. You're not sure on the. You're not 100% sure on the inner points of it, but that is a device that used to be used to detain demons and other fiends for questioning by specific sects of certain churches. They're still used every now and then, but for the most part, people just kill demons and devils. Most of the time, you're not going to be asking them questions, so they don't get used very often. You have seen them. You saw them maybe once when they brought in like a Glabrezu or something to try and get it to reveal the identity of its master or some such. You know that they are exclusively used by priests and the like, and that if she has one on them, then someone is in charge of her. They were used mostly by high paladins that were in the sect of the churches that would go demon hunting.
Somebody has a lapdog.
I am nobody's lapdog, thank you very much. Basically, what this tells you
And
is...
then what?
Continue?
Go ahead.
No, you first.
I was going to ask them what's the bracelet for.
I had a streak of bad luck and got nabbed.
And become somebody's
And
lapdog.
turned into a lapdog.
But yes, what this tells you is that someone put her up to this.
So my next question is, how do we change the children back?
Put the dolls on the ground.
Still takes the dolls and puts them on the ground.
If she tries anything funny, we blast her.
How am I going to try anything funny? I would literally die from one of you breathing on me wrong.
Good.
But you're gonna have to do this hogtied.
It doesn't take that much. One moment. It doesn't take that much to fix it. And she just sort of... she sort of gets her arm up to her mouth and bites into it until it bleeds. And then drips some of the blood on the dolls. And as she does, there is a sort of sizzling sound, and eventually this gushing of wind as you watch as these dolls sort of float up into the air, and then a brilliant flash. As suddenly, rather than 4 dolls in front of you, you see 4 children. They look scared and confused, and the youngest of them starts crying.
Zoe immediately goes over there and starts comforting the children.
Hey, kids.
Elant wishes to go look out the door.
Joker jumps up. Hey, kids. There's like, pull his hat out.
Hang on.
And like, pull out Bubbles as a rabbit.
I hate you.
Be nice.
Hi, kids! Roll performance. You look out the window. You see there's a bit of a crowd that has gathered outside of the house.
Anyone official?
You do actually see some of the militia begin to walk up, but also you do see...
Oh,
18.
great.
Cool. Yeah, let me finish talking before you tell me that. Let me ask you.
Okay.
You do also see... let's see. I'm gonna roll a D4 and we'll see who we get.
I hope it's Abigail.
It's Cora, along with a few other
That'll
members
work
of
too.
Third House.
That's good enough. I'm gonna peek out the door and motion her closer.
She will see you. She'll look incredibly confused and like, what the fuck did you do? But she will approach.
Klaus wants to walk out of the kitchen, and he's just gonna casually walk in, eating, and ask her who she was talking to earlier before the fight.
Well, let me do Joker's thing first, so I don't leave him hanging. Okay.
Okay.
You pull Rabbit Bubbles out of the hat.
Yeah.
He goes, "Hey, kids!" The kids immediately start laughing.
Thank you, Mama.
He looks up. Bubbles looks up to you, glares, but then smiles at the kids. He hates this act.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
Oh, Joker.
It's kind of funny that there's kids on the other line and there's also kids in the game. Klaus.
Who cried? What happened?
Klaus. The succubus looks up to you and says, "Well, you see, that was the guy who put this on my wrist. The only guy who can take it off. Yeah, he set me up to do this stupid job to collect these freaking kids."
If you seen him again, would you recognize him?
See, the funny thing is I can't answer that because if I do, this thing tries to kill me.
Good talk. And Klaus goes back to eating.
Yulon, do you still have this succubus slung over your shoulder?
I assume that I never got to doing that.
Oh, no,
They all just kind of crowded her on the floor.
No, I have had her on your shoulder this entire time.
I have not
Okay.
had her. Like, I didn't even get to pick her up by my timeline.
I was basically going to let you pick her up. I just never got to say it. But if you let me put it this way: do you want her to be slung over your shoulder right now?
No.
Okay. So Cora will approach the door. Some of the militia try to stop her. She gives them a death stare, and they back the fuck off. And then approaches and sees you guys. And once again, gives you a look of, what the fuck did you do?
We found the children.
She sees them and says, oh, thank God. Also sees the succubus on the ground. Hi there.
Yeah, we also found the old woman.
Succubus.
Woman.
Hi there.
Well, to them, it was an old woman we described.
Yes, but saying succubus now.
Yes.
To clarify.
I just realized I got mask of many faces. I can change my face what she will look like.
She will look at the succubus and say, someone grab that thing and make sure she doesn't go anywhere.
No, she can't go anywhere. She's hog-tied bigger.
Yeah.
In the meantime, kids, come with me. And Cora will begin to lead the children out of the house. What would you guys like to do as Cora exits the house?
Joker Jack just wave the kids by.
The kids will wave bye to you, Joker.
Joker does change Bubbles back to a dragon.
But I hate you. I hate you. I hate you with a fire equal to 1,000 hells.
You like seeing children's smiles and you know it.
I do, but I hate being a rabbit.
At least you didn't have to wear the dress.
That's what you think. Anyway.
Who put you in a dress?
So I take it you all are exiting the house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With my painting?
Am I carrying the succubus, or are we keeping her in the building?
If you wish, Cora said to grab her and bring her. So
I
yes.
drag her.
Okay, yes, potato sack.
You couldn't be a little bit gentler.
Oh, allow me, Joker, to slap her.
Oh, by the way,
There
we all got
is
540
an
gold.
image to maintain.
How much?
Does this house have steps?
No, it's a straight entrance. How much gold did you say everyone got?
540 pieces.
Everybody add 540 gold to your character sheets.
Okay.
540?
540. Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus.
She
Where's
had
it at?
she had a hoard in her house.
Hey, guys, we get paid and we got decoration in our room.
And everything else in that we found.
Well,
okay,
you don't know
care to send me.
You do not know the value of the painting. It's just a very, very exquisite painting of a landscape. You don't know the value of
I'm gonna hang it. I'm gonna hang that up in the room.
And you don't know the value of the 3 gemstones.
Well,
Okay.
I'm
gonna find out the value of them.
Okay, here's the plan. If it's a painting or any accessory, we'd keep it and put it in our room. If it's a stuffed bear, we put it in our room. Deal?
Sounds good. But if you don't care to send me a list of the gemstones and
oh yeah, I can send you that.
Arrows.
I can
put it somewhere on my character sheet.
Yeah, I can send you that. Hang on. I will text it to you.
We're gonna make our room
Alright, that'll work.
fancy.
And I'm definitely keeping the potion.
There's also 4 plus. There's also 4 magic arrows that you found in there.
Yes, I'm definitely keeping those too.
Also, I can
Now I gotta-
climb on the wall.
Now I just got to figure out what they do.
Also, about that comment about me needing that, I can climb on the walls. Thank you. I don't need no.
Look at
All
Zale.
right.
I don't need no silly potion.
What were you saying, Klaus?
Klaus is gonna look at Zale and be like, obviously magic.
Duh.
Obviously, but I want to know what kind of magic.
Right. But yeah, as you all exit the building with your haul in tow,
Treasury. You mean treasure?
the moment you exit, you hear what can only be described as the sound of a mother reuniting with a lost child, as the 5-year-old, as from the darkened house, the one that none of you guys checked, a woman rushes out and grabs the 5-year-old child in a hug and just starts weeping.
And Joker Jack's like, and that's why I'm happy to be a celestial warlock.
You make your way through town, and eventually you are brought to, sadly, the barracks, where the militia spends their time. Cora looks at all of you and says, "Be on your best behavior now, friends."
Tell that who runs the place. If he's not on best behavior, why not should we?
Maybe so you don't get shocked.
Worth it.
You all make your way into the barracks, and the militia, who is absolutely does not want you to be there, but Cora makes them direct you towards someone of authority, and you are eventually directed towards Abigail. Hello. Who, once she sees the succubus, says, "Ah, we have the perfect place to put that." As she directs you to a cell that, looking at it, it has these runic carvings all inside of it. Clearly meant to keep things, supernatural things in. Yulant, do you deposit the succubus?
Yes.
I'm gonna guess, unceremoniously drop her into the cell.
Maybe not like very roughly, just like push off shoulder.
You've all been great. I've loved every second with you. Fuck all of you.
Yes, we have a lovely time to meet you.
Indeed.
Never do it again.
Well, you know what they say:
Same energy,
play
but
stupid games, win stupid prizes. And sweetheart, you hit mother load.
Yes, and we hope we never see you again.
Yeah, enjoy your prize. If everything goes the way that I think it's going to, it'll be short-lived.
scary.
It is at this moment that Cora snaps you all to attention. All right, I want a full account of what happened.
Well, as we knocked on the doors and searched the area where we were supposedly where we were sent, upon further investigation, we knocked on the door and a young lady that supposedly was the elderly woman's granddaughter that we attacked in the market square. She we were talking to her, and upon talking to her, triggered something, and she transformed into the succubus because, I mean, she was busted. I mean, there's no way around it. Where we battled against her and obviously coming on top.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then she was kind enough to
Give.
actually she was pretty kind enough to transform the children back
And give us gifts.
from dolls.
Kind is not the
And then
word
y'all
I'd
come
use
out.
for it. You hear the succubus call from her cell.
Shut up.
Okay, if she wouldn't have, I mean, we would have forced it out of her one way or another. So
I was gonna plan to chop her wings off.
All
but
right.
yeah, that's pretty much the sum of it. And then y'all come up and we come out.
All right. Fair enough.
Found a cool painting.
I saw that. You're welcome to it.
Thank you.
One of the militia members speaks up. Abigail glares at them. As you did defeat her by right of by the right of the third house, you may acquire the item she had procured in her domicile. Seen as the militia couldn't have possibly solved this case without you. She is pointedly looking at the other militia members as she says that.
Vigilantism rule. Fun.
More or less. Spend the money, spend your treasure well, use your new tools wisely. Herkin is going to be furious, so I would recommend you all leave quickly.
Randy!
Yes, ma'am. I am off to the markets.
I'm going to Uza because I figured she'd be the one to tell me about some arrows.
So as you all exit, Cora is with you, and and with a smile on her, with a very kind smile on her face, she says, "You may all go wherever you wish, as you have successfully solved this case and have earned some rest. Don't stay out too late. Don't spend all the money in one place. Hey, boys?"
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
She'll look at Ariel and put a hand on her shoulder. Ariel will she'll jerk away a little bit, but she won't, like, stop her.
Hey, what time of day is it right now?
It's about... You guys left and got into this fight early in the day. The fight was only about 4 or 5 rounds long. So that fight took only 30 seconds, technically. Which I find hilarious.
Klaus?
So it's actually still pretty early in the day.
Klaus is gonna go buy a bag of peaches.
Of course he is. Well,
Is there an Smith in town?
That would be Darwin.
Yes, Darwin, yes.
Darwin makes all of the equipment in town. Swords, armor, you name it.
Going there.
Excellent. Zell, where would you like to go? Uza, you said?
Yeah, I'm going to see if she knows anything about these gemstones and magic arrows.
Alright, I'm going to make all of the characters I have up on this disappear.
Why not bring Loverboy here?
And Joker, where would you like to go?
I'm just gonna take the little lady and head to the barracks.
You mean third house?
Yeah.
Ariel will say, "I would like to go to the tavern."
All right, let's. I just put on my hat on their head. All right, let's go to the tavern.
You put your hat on her head. She's like,
Come on.
this doesn't fit. It's too. She will go to the tavern with you though. All right, so I know you launched Chip chomping at the bit for this, so I'm gonna do him first. All right, Dom. So Yulant approaches the blacksmith shop. Darwin is out and about. He appears to be working on a few projects, some swords, some farming equipment, things like that. He sees you approach and says, hello? Hello there. Yulant, right?
Yes.
Good to see you. Do you need something?
Yes, we just finished our first big investigation, got quite the payout. I was hoping if I could get a bit of an upgrade.
Oh, what were you thinking?
Well, I was hoping for some slightly better armor. Because what I have now is not going to do it.
All right. Anything specific you're looking for? We thinking changing from chainmail to something else, or are we just making the chainmail better?
I was hoping to change to something else.
All right. What are we thinking? Breastplate, plate mail, half plate.
Last I remember, plate is exorbitantly expensive.
You are correct.
I don't think I have enough for that. I was thinking some splint armor.
Splint armor. All right. You'll have to excuse me a second. I actually need to look that up. Pardon me while I look up the equipment.
It's, if you're wondering, the cost is 200.
Oh, I know, but you're also looking to enchant it, correct?
I'm more concerned. I'm going to wait to enchant until I have plate.
That's fair. It is still, in fact, 200 gold pieces. Okay, just wanted to check. All right, yeah, do you want it made, or do you just want a finished product?
Can I hand in the chainmail as well? Is that a thing we can do?
You can, yeah. I can only give you. I can't give you full market value for it, but I can absolutely take it.
Reduce it from the price of the splint armor?
Oh, absolutely. Again, I can't give you full market because, used chainmail.
That's fine.
Chainmail 75. Drop 25 off of that, and I'll take 50 off it. So 150 for the 150 for the splint mail.
Can do.
And he will hand over a set of splint mail armor.
How much? Just remind me. How much was the enchantment?
If you just enchant an armor that you have, it is 400 gold.
Right.
If you manufacture and enchant, it's about 500 gold. Depending on what exactly you are manufacturing and enchanting. It can also go up.
Give me a moment.
It can also go up depending on how quickly you want him to get it done. If you want him to get it done as quickly as possible, it is 1,080 gold.
So you said 400 to put the enchantment on the splint, right?
Yeah, that would work, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Could we... You remember that enchantment I was going to get?
Yeah.
Mind putting that on the splint?
I absolutely can. It will take some time. Might take me a whole day to get it finished. At 400 gold, that
Good
is...
thing...
Yes?
Good thing I got here earlier.
Yes. You probably won't be done until tomorrow. I will sell you that.
Tomorrow, roughly same time?
Oh yeah, it'll be ready early in the morning.
Alright. Yes, let's go ahead and do that then.
I will take that 400 gold up front though.
Of course. Here you are.
And he graciously takes it.
Suppose I ought to be off to the tavern then.
Oh,
After the
absolutely.
fight I just had, a bit of food would go a long way.
After a job well done, there's nothing better.
I suppose I ought to get rid of this hide then.
Ah, yes, he will actually take the hide. Essentially what he's going to do is for part of the enchantment, he's going to cut the hide into shreds and turn it into a lining, essentially.
Yep.
Which will help produce the fire-resistant effect.
Yep.
All right, I will get this done. I will have this ready for you in the morning.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Oh, I don't think we told you what mission we were on. The children are back.
Oh, that's great to hear. I'm glad. I was honestly getting worried. A child getting kidnapped every week? That's awful. Who did it?
Succubus masquerading as an old lady and then later her granddaughter.
Huh. Interesting. You know, we had a Cambion sneak its way into town once.
I believe Uza told me about this.
Yeah. Yeah. Cora chopped his head off. It was horrifying to watch. It was right in front of my store.
He had better hope he never runs into me.
I bet. But no.
I just hold a grudge. Don't ask me why I have one.
But no, she got her bladed chain around his neck and just pulled. It's unpleasant to watch.
Brutal.
Impressive to see. Horrifying to watch.
Well.
But yeah.
Well,
I'll get...
not particularly impressive strength-wise, actually. Sure, with the chain, but just the head coming off, not particularly impressive. Do you know how many pounds of torque it takes to do that?
He probably should, but the Dungeon Master doesn't.
About 5 pounds of torque. Same it takes to rip off an ear.
That is horrifying. Why do you know that?
Don't fucking ask me questions.
Good lord. So Yulant makes his way to the tavern now that he has settled up his to pay for his armor. I will do the rolls for that later. I will do the enchantment roll for that later, because if he rolls high enough, you actually get some extras to go on top of the normal stuff. But next up, let's do Zell. Daniel, you there?
Right. Yeah.
All right, cool. So Daniel, Zell walks into Uza's shop. She's actually walking around her section of the house this time around. Winston greets you as always. Hello? Ah, greetings there. I saw a ruckus go through town earlier. You all wouldn't have something to do with that, would you?
Just a little bit of succubus fighting and kids saving, you know.
All in a day's work for the inmate program, I suppose.
Uh, you could say that.
Uza
But the
will
kids have been returned safely.
sort of slide up to you and say, "So I assumed my assistance was greatly appreciated then?"
Yes, ma'am. As
Ah,
always.
oh, wonderful. Love to hear it. And I assume you're here for some assistance with something, maybe?
Yeah, upon defeating the succubus, I looked around her house and I found these magic arrows,
Ooh.
and I'm not entirely sure what they're capable of or, what they do. And I
Weaponry.
found a few gemstones I was kind of curious about.
I can look at your gemstones. Weaponry's not really my thing. I don't have identify. Winston, would you mind? Absolutely. And he will take the arrows from you, and she will take the gemstones. What Winston can inform you of, which this will cost you a gold.
That's fine.
What Winston will tell you is that these are +1 arrows, which essentially means that when you go to attack with them, you add +1 to hit on top of your already existing to hit bonus, and +1 to damage.
Nice.
And you have 4 of them.
Can I retrieve these after I've shot them?
Sadly, no. Once a magic arrow is fired, it becomes a normal arrow.
Damn it.
Yeah. It's a power balance thing. Also, it makes it less difficult for the DM and the player both to keep track of which arrows are magical and which arrows aren't.
Get your bow
Which arrows are
upgraded
magic and
later.
which arrows-
You can get your
Yeah.
bow enchanted to be a +1 bow, and then everything you fire from it's a +1 arrow.
Or find existing unique items if they exist.
Also true. Uza reveals to you that each one of the gemstones is worth 100 gold apiece.
There's nothing special about them, though.
Nothing special about them, just very valuable. She also notices the painting on your back and informs you that it's worth 2,500 gold.
Holy shit.
Yes, it's a lost... I do believe that's a lost masterpiece from the great city of Kenaval. They never found it, so it's interesting that you have it.
I do appreciate that knowledge. Here's an extra gold piece.
She gladly takes it. Now, is there anything else I can assist you with?
No, I believe I need to go see the old blacksmith.
Not a problem. You have a very pleasant day, Zell. Oh,
I appreciate y'all.
that reminds me, before you go, did you happen to get any pieces off of the succubus before she died?
Well, we didn't kill her,
Ah, darn.
unfortunately.
Although...
Yeah.
Oh, it's also worth noting, you guys do still have pieces from the bears, by the way, that you haven't sold off yet.
We do.
Who do we sell those to?
Who has the piece?
You sell them to Uza.
Oh. Can I change my destination from Bar to Uza?
Absolutely. Although if the militia ends up killing her, I might still get a hold of her. All right. Have a pleasant day, Mr. Zell.
Yeah, everything I have that I need to go see the blacksmith.
All right. So you head off to the blacksmith.
We pass each other on the way. Yolanda puts his hand up like one in, one out.
So nods.
Before I get to that, Klaus,
Food.
a bag of peaches will cost you 5 gold.
How many comes in a bag?
Huh?
How many comes in a bag?
Well, I mean, I had you buy 1 peach for 1 gold, so I'm gonna say 5 in a bag.
And then I'm gonna buy one more also.
Okay, so 10
Not
gold.
not a bag, just one, like
Oh, okay.
the bag and plus one.
All right, so 6 gold then.
6 gold.
So you have your peaches, your favorite snack from your childhood. Is there anything else Klaus would like to do now that he has his food in hand?
What else? He's gonna just browse the market, look, and then eventually go to the bar.
All right. Seeing as you're all headed to the tavern, other than Yulant, I will get to you guys momentarily. Yulant and Zell. Let me handle Zell and Yulant first, and then we will get to the tavern. Yes?
How about Joker Jack?
You are going to the tavern.
Oh.
See what I mean? There's a puppy under my bed.
Yeah, there's
So, we just got finished with Zell, so I'll go back to Yulant. Yulant, you enter Uza's shop. She is up and running around. She's throwing things into a cauldron, watching what happens, shrugging when nothing happens, writing it down when something explodes out of her cauldron. But you know, pretty usual day in Uza's shop.
There's a puppy under my bed.
Hello, friends.
Ah, Mr. Yulant. Pleasure to see you. Good to see you.
Yes, just passing by to sell off whatever scraps I don't need. You know, varying hell-afflicted bits.
Ooh, I'd love to see what you got me.
I do have 3 leftover wolf hearts that I never figured out what I was going to do with. As well as 2 bear eyes and an imp's heart.
Alright, so let me quickly... I wrote those all down. Ugh, some of my cue cards are missing. Let me see. If I remember correctly, the heart was 30. No, wait. So the 2 eyes from the bear will be 10 gold altogether. The wolf hearts will be... I'm gonna say they're 20 each.
So 60.
Yep. And then the
Imp heart.
The imp heart would also be 20.
So 90 altogether.
Yes.
Cool, that puts me back in the hundreds.
Of course it does. Always a pleasure doing business with you. Anything else you'd like to purchase? Health potions? Other potions?
Health potions, most definitely. Remind me of price.
50 gold per health potion.
Oh dear. Just the one. Just one.
Not a problem. She will take your 50 gold, blorp it into herself, and then pull a health potion out and hand it to you.
Thank you very much, Mrs.
Not a problem. Have a pleasant day, Yulant.
Before I leave,
Yes,
still wing membranes, yes?
if you can find them, but I'm always looking for interesting things, so if you just find something you think I might like, bring it by.
Alright. Always a pleasure. You too, Winston. Heads his way towards the bar next.
Alright. And then Zell, you walk up to Darwin's shop. It's like, I'm getting visited by another member of Third House. How are you today, Mr. I believe it was Zell?
Yes, sir. I'm doing mighty fine. How are you?
Doing excellent. I'm already doing a project for your buddy Ulant here, but if there's something you need me to do.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could up my armor a little bit, and I have a few uh pieces that I would like to see what you could do with them.
All right, I can certainly sell you a new thing of armor, and if there's something you want me to try and enchant or make for you, I can certainly try. What are we looking for in armor? We looking for something leather, or are we trying to go up to medium armor?
Hang on, you was cutting in and out.
Really? Am I cutting in and out now?
Yeah. No.
Um, what he said was, he asked if he can certainly make you something, but he can also just sell you a set of armor. And he's asking if you want light armor, or are you looking for something in medium?
Probably something in the medium range.
All right. Well, you strike me as a person who likes to run a. You strike me as a more dexterous individual, so I'm going to recommend you stay away from anything that might make it a lot harder to sneak around. Give me just a moment.
So probably leather or something.
Give me just a moment.
Oh, this way. Hold on. I have a shop somewhere. There it is. So a chain shirt.
Hide armor, chain shirt, and breastplate. In the new version, hide armor does not give you disadvantage on stealth.
Hmm.
The boost that you will get to your... I can tell you what boost you will be getting. Let me just read it off. 12 plus your dex, so... 16, 17, 18. The most expensive option, which will eat most of your gold, is a breastplate for 400 gold, which will bring you up to an 18. A chain...
16.
Huh? Oh, wait, yeah, the breastplate has a limit on the dex, doesn't it? Yep, +2.
Unless you have medium armor master.
Right.
What is your AC at right now?
It's at a 16.
I do believe he has studded
Yeah,
leather.
you're not.
I do believe he currently has studded leather.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting better
Yeah, it looks like right now the
armor
medium...
from anything.
Yeah, medium armor is not going to help you. Your best bet would be getting something enchanted.
Okay, that's probably what I'll do.
All right, I can certainly look into enchanting it. I was not expecting Zell to enchant anything, so I do not currently have the price, so I will get back to you on the price. But it'll probably be around 400, just like Zell's was, if that's all right.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, Yulant, sorry. So many names floating around my head right now. All right, but yeah, I will get you the amount that you have to pay. I think yours will probably be cheaper than Yulant's, but I'm not 100% sure. So, I will get back to you on it. All right.
That's fine.
So he will accept your. Do you want to buy a new armor, or do you want him to just improve your current armor?
Just improve.
Okay,
What I
he
got.
can turn. He can turn your. He can see if he can turn your studded leather into +1. All right, I'll take this, and I should have it done. And as long as everything goes right, I should have it done tomorrow, maybe a little bit later than Yolant's.
Unequip your
obliged.
armor.
Huh?
Said unequip your armor.
Yeah, don't forget to unequip your armor.
I have 9 AC. I am naked.
What does Yolant's underclothes look like?
He's wearing traveler's clothes.
Okay, so just like
Just like thick, hardy, traveling clothes.
okay, so probably like some like tunic thing, maybe with like a long sleeve something underneath.
Yeah.
I don't know the names of most medieval clothing. You'll have to forgive me.
Yeah,
But
just tunic and some puffy peasant's pants. And some boots.
yeah. But yeah, you
Gloves.
drop off your studded leather, and then you make your way to the tavern. And now I get to do Joker Jack. Joker, the moment you enter the tavern,
Well, I also had some
huh?
things. I also was going to say if you use these inflicted teeth and claws from the bears.
Oh, that's
To do
going to
anything.
take. That is going to be downtime on a later session. Making arrows yourself requires a whole
Okay.
thing that I have not written down yet.
Is there not a Fletcher in town?
Oh no, he wants to do it himself
Oh.
because he has the ability to do
No,
so.
I was gonna let.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he can absolutely see if he can do that. Yeah, again, I will have to get a price back to you. If that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
I imagine +1 arrows or whatever the hell he'd get from that would be less than.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be
Way less.
they're gonna be cheap. I'd say one bag of teeth or claws will make you about 10 arrows, which is, a quiver's worth of arrows. And he's got 2 of them at this point, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, like he depending on I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty cheap to make these.
There we go.
So, is that everything?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna make my way to the tavern.
Okay. I apologize for that. I didn't realize you were going to have him do the arrows. I thought you were going to be doing that yourself in a later date.
No, I might do something like that later on, but
All right, that's
I'm gonna
fine.
get him to do that first.
That's fine. I will have to do a lot of reading up because I have to do rolls for all of these manufacturing things. All right, so you all make your way to the tavern. I'm going to start with Joker Jack, and you guys will file in a little later. Joker, the moment you enter the tavern, Ariel beelines it to the bar and says, "I would like an ale."
Joker's like,
Well, alrighty then. Mirabelle pours an ale. Ariel picks it up, and she chugs it.
okay.
I would like another ale. Did something happen? Mirabelle looks over at you. Hey, stupid one, did something happen?
Well, Miss Pixie Miss Pixie, we had to find missing children. Turns out to be kidnapped by a whole egg. Then turns out the whole egg was her granddaughter, and the granddaughter turns out to be a succubus.
Alright. What's her problem? Points at Ariel.
She was charmed.
Oh, lass. You're gonna need something stronger than that. Pours up her cup. Business is business.
So,
This is how you throw it.
is that a shotgun? That's why you're happy to see me.
It's a shotgun.
The gun is
Eventually,
better.
all
When
of
did
you...
we-
Never bring a
When did we
gun
start?
to
We started at 4:30.
Or
That hurts, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
might want to start wrapping up soon.
Oh, don't worry, I'm about to.
Yep.
I fully planned for this to be around the time we wrapped up. If we could have gone another hour, that's been fine. But like, if you're feeling it, then I can. I'm about to get to the wrap up. You all eventually make your way to the tavern. You celebrate the day and the night away as again, the moment that Klaus walks in, everybody pays for your drinks. Not to mention, grateful families and farmers also come and pay for your food and drinks, as you have saved their children. The news travels fast of what you did today. And the people are happy and ecstatic to know that you have saved them from this threat.
Also, mute the mic.
And eventually, as you make your way out of the tavern, some of you drunk. I have a genuine question. Who of you is drunk?
I haven't drank none.
Say again?
Klaus for sure.
Yeah, Klaus is definitely drunk. Zell, are we drunk?
Yeah.
Would you not be responsible, or would he get drunk?
He's not responsible, but he's not getting drunk. Is there the circle of old fogies that all have pipes?
Yes.
I'm gonna say retroactively because Yolande picked up a habit during his time with the Spring Court.
Yeah.
He goes over to smoke with the old timers.
Elder
Go in
Boris
circle,
is there and shares with you some of his pipe weed. It's good shit.
just like big old Gandalf pipe.
Yes, absolutely. Ariel is smashed by the end of the night. She did not exactly have a great time being charmed and is dealing with shit. So she gets smashed. And will probably hate herself in the morning. As you all make your...
Joker, Jack. He's not drunk. He feels like he needs to kill Ariel this time.
I don't know if you'd be able to carry her. You all make your way... You all make your way out into the streets and are wandering back to Third House. As you do, you suddenly hear... followed by the sound of...
What?
What was that?
I think he howled like a wolf.
I did in fact. Did it cut out?
Discord saved our ears.
Discord didn't like that, I'm sorry. But you hear
I heard a that was it.
You heard a howl, and then the sound of rushing feet as out in front of you leaps a massive werewolf. There is no question of what this is. It is a werewolf.
Oh.
With 3 claw marks. With 3 claw marks across its face.
Hi, Mr. Camp Counselor Man.
And just as it's about to jump you, you watch as a silver bladed whip wraps around its waist. And it gets pulled to the ground as you see Cora stand on top of him and say, "Malik! Down!" Following up behind her, you see Victoria Nocturna and her bodyguard Gauche, all of whom seem to be watching and enjoying the show of Cora trying to wrangle her boss, and Dennis, who is laughing his ass off and covered in blood. Looks like his own.
I think I'll watch Money Gun.
Good old regular, not Malik wrangling.
Eventually, Cora manages to start dragging him back. Ghosh manages to grab the chain and assist. And she happens to notice you all. She looks at Zell, knowing that he probably already knew what this was. You probably all figured this out by now. And as she drags Malik, she says, in case anyone hasn't said it yet, welcome to Hellside. And that's where we're ending tonight's session. Credit
screen. Question, is milestone, question mark.
You are correct. All of you level up. Everybody levels up.
Yes.
Shows the pictures of a character's face confused.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Alright.
You all level up. You are officially level 4. If anybody needs to be informed on how to do that, just let me know. But other than that,
yes, I definitely need to know how to level up.
Stick with me after I end the recording, and I will explain to you how to do it.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much. I'm so glad we got through this boss fight. And before you guys leave after I end the recording, I do want to tell you who the first Spotlight episode goes to, because that will be happening shortly after some downtime episodes. And I wanted you guys to know who was coming up first. So, thank you guys for being here. Thank everybody who's watching this. I'm going to try and recover the other half of this video. I don't know what the frick happened there. I will recover it with something online. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Ring that bell so you always know when new videos are posted. And, as always, I bid you goodbye!
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And